hey y'all, this video gonna be banned. I already know, but make sure before anything, go to my Rumble or make sure you go to my Twitter. You feel me? Because we are dealing with content that if they get us, they can swipe us. They don't realize this big enough into automation.
Right.
You take away gas, they can bring EVs in, electric vehicles, and then they can really monitor your ass now. It's just like cash being removed. If you remove cash, you can monitor all transactions. If you remove gas, you can monitor all locations. We just down going around this bitch Netflix and chilling. Like, wake up, jump on the phone, see some shit like that.
Conspiracy, finance, health, spirituality. Conscious conversations for conscious people. 9 Ether being stand up, High Def Barsky, and a YBF Pharaoh are scrolling for soup.
Alright, so we're watching this Freak Off thing that was released that Admin Preacher reviewing right now.
About P. Diddy.
Yeah.
This is sick. This is sick.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, because he was not talking what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters. And
People really do that.
Yeah.
Do it. Sean talks to him on the phone and on TV. Was
he handling business?
I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all, alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
He did whatever he told himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he started what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch of the Illuminati.
The what? Boulay?
Do you know what the Boulay is?
No, what is that?
Alright, so it's basically like, you know how you have Masons, like the white Masons, and you have the black Masons.
Right.
It's the same thing, like the Illuminati is split into 2 branches.
Exactly.
So the Boulay is like, you know.
The Illuminati.
Illuminati is
the
like.
Black version.
Illuminati is like a broad term. It's really a bunch of secret societies. Like a Freemason is a secret society. Boulay is a secret society.
Just pretty much people and their families.
No,
just people.
These are like fraternities.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, when
colleges.
you go to, yeah, similar
Howard,
to that. Like Skull and Bones is a fraternity.
That's a fraternity at Howard.
At Yale.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so.
And these motherfuckers is crazy. Y'all lost your minds. You've lost your minds. For real.
For real.
You got family, kids out here. What are y'all doing?
Quick aside here, the Boule is a real thing. It's the senior leadership of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity. Our understanding it's the oldest postgraduate fraternity founded by and for black men. It was secret at the beginning, but not anymore. It's been rumored that Sean Combs might be a member, but he claims that he participated.
Jay-Z is in it too.
Yeah.
Sessions. And he also says he caught an STD.
I caught herpes, and I came back and I said, herpes in the water. But they don't. Mark Garros can never say this.
So that girl got herpes, and what you call it got herpes.
Who? Usher?
No.
Yeah, Usher has herpes too.
Yeah, he has it because he's probably been in there jerking off, eating Cassie, or Cassie has herpes too.
Yeah, but who do you think Cassie got?
Sean has herpes.
They all got shit.
They all have herpes.
They all have.
This is sick.
Shit. Herpes.
Well, Beyonce got herpes. Well, Jay-Z got herpes.
They probably do.
Which was the big recording, and I did so.
We've never seen Beyonce in a hospital carrying her babies. What are we talking about? I've never seen it.
It's taking place back in 2018.
Did she get a C-section or did she?
What?
Did she get it? Because when you are, it just depends on where she is. You know, if you are showing symptoms or something like that, maybe like bumps, stuff like that, then the baby can't come out of your coochie.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have to have a C-section.
Yeah.
So it's either she didn't have a reaction and she took her medicine, or, you know, she had the baby through her coochie, you know, or she had a C-section.
Well, I guess all are possible.
This is it.
They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out. It's possible I can produce a copy.
So again, this interview is taking place back in 2018.
2018, so this is way before any of this stuff came out. So it matches a lot of the allegations that have been coming out recently. This is really important. Because this dude's not just coming out of nowhere saying this stuff. These details match exactly what's in the allegations that came out today. And they're from over 6 years ago.
The hip-hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over the United States. They move all the dope, all the dope on private jets, which don't get screened by
They on private jets, bitch. They not going through the goddamn ground. I mean, on the ground no more. They going through jets, bitch.
High grade powder MDMA. They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine.
So he's saying basically rappers and a lot of hip hop games just by moving drugs. Now here's another one. What is this rapper's name? The one who has one eye.
Fetty Wap.
He just got indicted. Actually, no, he's in jail now for trafficking drugs. So this rapper, with all his acclaim, was moving bricks all across state. There's actually a few other rappers who've been caught on the same thing. You were thinking like, yo, these guys are on tour. Why would they be trying to
Pee Wee
get rid of
Longway?
structure?
Same thing.
Now, I'm not saying I believe all these guys' conspiracies. I'm just saying this lines up with a lot of people who've already been charged. And it does make sense that if you want to move things quickly, using a private jet while you're on tour is a good way to do that.
In the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and then move. I see the gas. Okay, and it's not good. He drinks all the time.
I took
He
the
what?
private jet once.
Drinks.
He does. He's an alcoholic. He owns Ciroc. The fuck's we talking about? And Don.
Customs and check.
Bitch, this Don Julio is lit as fuck right now.
8 of us in the plane, and custom really they just made a phone call, like to the fighters. Like,
Yeah.
how many people you got? It's 8 of us. All right, cool. Boom.
That's it, bam. And so what happened when you landed on Epstein's Island?
He knows how to throw a party.
Right. Was there like a giant slide where kids would just slide down and land on old geezers' cocks?
What the fuck?
So if you ever wonder where Preacher's gone one day,
The cut is hilarious.
I ain't never been on a private jet, so I'm never going.
He's Illuminati.
Yeah, don't make that symbol. Don't play that game.
He's like, don't do
Nah,
it.
don't do those symbols.
He's in Illuminati. He's in
it.
it.
Okay, you guys see it. This is why when you see me preach
He's
out
gay.
sometimes, it's like, I want to keep on jumping,
But he's in it.
but I know he's the devil.
Oh my God.
I've settled $4.15 million with Diddy. Okay, but he's scared that I was going to expose him.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you. I mean, who?
Damn, these guys have no idea what
They
they're
had no
doing.
idea.
I love how there's a bunch of celebrities saying, I've never been to a Diddy party, bro.
Those parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having
He's a
fun,
devil.
bringing people together from all walks of life. We gonna hear about my party. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that brought people survive, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel
No reason to be intimidated.
It ain't nothing.
You just got money.
Break it down, racial
For
barriers,
real.
break it down.
Need one.
Just 1999, he was saying that. You're probably going to be arresting me because I want to be different. Yeah, a little freak.
Nah, for real.
I love that
You
so many
little
people
freak.
basically,
Look how he
you know,
looking.
oh, you got LeBron James. Ain't no party like a Diddy
He like,
party.
I'm gonna defend for him. I'm gonna step by him.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Jesus.
And that statement don't mean that he want to be part of that party. Ain't no party like that party. I'm not going.
Let me tell y'all something, man.
Oh,
They was definitely there.
They was there.
And they was definitely getting some ass. That's a fact. All this time.
And look at him, he's straight faced. He like, I can't even talk, I was.
Yo, that audio of Meek Mill getting rammed is crazy. Do I believe it? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The bodyguard of Diddy said that
He
Meek Mill was in
recorded
there,
it.
and he's the one who recorded that
He
shit.
recorded it. He said, I'm gonna put this beat this nigga.
Yeah.
sounded like Eminem. Ah!
Yeah, go crazy.
I'm telling you, man. All these names that are associated, the people who've been to the parties, they didn't go there and had some caviar. They got some ass.
The fuck
It
out
don't
of here.
look good to admit that now. But if you'd asked people 6-7 years ago, they'd be like, this shit was crazy. I had a good time. What do you think they had a good time there doing?
That's some Illuminati shit. They going over there to
What y'all think people was doing there?
I mean, they were probably
Power, money,
being
and drugs.
golden eye. You know what I mean? That's
Mason.
a ball game. That's great.
Some
So
of
you
it
can play with a lot of
represents.
people. And
Not
you
all
can
of
make
it, but
tournaments
some
with
of it
golden
do.
eye.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure that Diddy has a means.
I saw people saying, yo, LeBron never did
I
anything.
got
His
Mexicans
record's
in my
clean.
family,
How
so
do you
I
think
know.
this shit works? None of these people actually do any of the recruiting themselves. They have other people they recruit to be their mistresses. They have people that go and pay these women so that it never comes back on them. And these women know to keep quiet. Why? Because they want to keep getting paid 10 grand. How do you think a lot of these girls on Instagram are getting paid by these athletes? You think they're getting money directly? You think directly DMing them? Only if you're a dumbass. Like Paul George, where you DM women directly. But if you have any else, you hire middlemen. There's people whose actual full-time job it is to hang around the super rich and the athletes and get them the money that they want. Even though these guys are married. It doesn't matter. They don't make this much money and then just stay loyal the whole time and then do nothing all...
No, for real.
There's a reason they like their exclusivity. There's a reason why they like their places guarded up, boarded up, camera, everything. When they go to parties, super exclusive. Nobody hears about it. Not just because they don't want paparazzi there. It's not that. It's because they be doing freaky shit out there. I'm not saying there's like goat sacrifice or all this other stuff. I'm saying everybody's out here fucking, and they're fucking sex workers and Instagram girls and all these other workers.
Because he know.
So
he can't even say anything.
There? Absolutely. At all. Do I think yes?
Because he's speaking facts. The one on the goddamn...
What they want to believe. They want to believe that these super rich athletes with hundreds of $1 million
peachy, feeling real peachy.
You believe whatever you want. That's what you want to believe. He's a good family man with a squeaky clean record who's never done... If you re-believe in perfection like that...
If the Illuminati ain't hit these motherfuckers up, what the fuck are we talking about? And they gonna do it for money.
But moving past that, do you think Diddy got the info on a bunch of other people? Rich and famous?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Talk to me.
He got a lot of motherfucking secrets.
But what you think? What you think is the depth of what he knows?
He knows everything. He's the Oscar. He's the Oscar.
What you think he knows? Tell me.
What I think Diddy knows?
Yeah. What does he know?
He knows who was at the party and what was been done. He's the one that was hosting. No, he knows everything. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
He got cameras. He got hidden cameras probably.
Like that. There's a lot
all
of people
types of stuff.
Blackmail on top of blackmail.
Spill out. Stevie J's one of them. Already caught his ass.
I'm gonna give you guys the real thing.
Usher got hacked.
Stevie J, TD
It don't matter
Jakes.
what he knows. None of this shit coming out. The feds are not trying to bring down every celebrity. They don't want to lose their big source of tax revenue. Okay? They're not trying to lose all these people who are donating.
Y'all going down.
Diddy going down. He not bringing nobody big with him.
What I just say? Going down.
Going down.
Going down.
Down.
And I didn't even have to do anything. I read.
It don't matter.
It's already done.
It's done.
It's already done.
It is finished.
He's gonna die with Diddy.
Your question was, what does he know? I answered you what he knows. He knows all of that will happen.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to find out.
Why do you think Stevie J stood on the stand? He stood on the stand because he wanted to save himself.
The goal is. The goal is to take
That's why
down
he was
Diddy.
on that documentary. Talking about him.
They're going to use the rest to take down
That was the news.
Why didn't they go after Diddy? Why didn't they cover
He was on documentary.
That was the news.
On Netflix?
Okay. He was also on the news when his house was getting raided.
I guess it's just public interest.
Live interview.
A part of the scheme.
Question is becoming disturbing.
Why are we raiding your house? What's the reason for us raiding your house?
You want to know why I think?
This is
Once
P. Diddy's
Cassie
house.
started talking.
What the fuck is going on? For real. This is your house, but this is where P. Diddy been. Or where he stayed.
No, that was P. Diddy's house. Stevie J was at his house when
it happened.
Yes.
He was trying to save
And P.
face.
Diddy wasn't there.
He was trying to save
Think
face.
that's accurate?
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
You know, we just pontificating. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a very, very big possibility.
You know, pretend I got a tinfoil hat on right now. You know what I'm saying? You know? So if I'm sliding on this loop.
Pause.
I know you're still living your life.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, that's
What
it for
was
today's
that?
video.
I don't
Let us
know,
know
we got-
what you
What
guys
was
think in the
that? Was
comments.
it in the video?
It probably was P. Diddy in the video doing some crazy shit.
This is wild. This is just
So what you think about this shit?
This is how I feel. I feel like he is a fraud. Not a fraud in business, but a fraud in relationships with
Okay.
people that he knows.
Diddy is.
It's a whole lot of exchange going on.
It is.
It's a whole lot of, I got something on you, you got something on me.
Right.
What are we doing?
But it's not friends though.
It's business.
That's trying to save your ass. Y'all all been doing dirt and y'all need a
And
way
now
to
it's
cover
catching
your
up
ass.
with you.
Not even that.
You got all these people testifying against you. Why would they be testifying against you? Why would they even be pressed about you? Like, I mean, okay, yeah, you got money, but they messing up their face.
True.
They messing up their life, coming to the stand and getting to tell people what they experience and stuff like that. Like, why would they just make something up and then everybody saying the same thing?
Right.
If everybody is saying the same thing, like, at this point, it's true.
Right.
Because it cannot possibly not true. When it's too many people saying it. These all people, everybody just joining up. It's a meeting going on about P. Diddy to just scam him and just, go after him, and he got kids.
Right.
Be for real. You've been doing this for years, and now it's catching up with your ass.
Yeah. For sure.
Now it's catching up with you.
It's catching up with everybody.
Yeah.
Not just him.
It's catching up with him mainly because he the main one that was in the organization. He was the stone to get where people needed to get to access to black people, other people, different type of Mexicans, all types of different genres, kids, people who don't have it all. Right. Access to, just certain things. Like, nigga just a fraud. He's a fraud because he used people to get to where he was at, and then he swear he all just love and this and that. Okay, maybe you do love people. Okay, that's cool. But you love come with discipline, boundaries. Right. Love just don't come, I'm just finna love you. I'm just finna love you because it's like you saying you love me and you hitting, you beating on me. Right. How do you love me and you hitting and you beating on me? For real, I can see if you like continuously though, like to really like hurt and harm me. For like no reason at that point sometimes. Who knows what Cassie went through with that boy. At this point, they all have herpes in my eyes. Period. Point blank. Jay-Z, Beyonce.
If you was at that freak off, you probably got herpes.
You have herpes. Y'all have herpes. Period. And it is what it is. And y'all, you're probably not going to tell nobody. No, you're probably not going to, you probably just pick and choose certain ones to tell, but you didn't probably think that was going to fold. But guess what they did? They folded for God to tell their truth. Why would they keep holding it on?
That's true.
Then on top of that, he looks weird. He just gives that look like he's a weirdo. He do weird stuff. Right. It just gets given what it is. Like,
super he's just weird.
And then on top of that, like, maybe you're not gonna do anything to your kids. And your kids not gonna tell on you because it's family secrets.
Right.
First of all, let's be for real. Probably some of the kids don't know what their daddy got going on because they be with their mama.
Well, their moms.
And when they be with their daddy, they can do what the fuck they want to do.
Kim Porter is the mom.
They died. The mama died because he killed her. He killed her before she could even get her book out. Period.
There's people coming out saying that they have copies of the book and stuff, and they're reading it online, but a lot of people are saying it's fake. I wonder if it's really real.
Please. She wrote what she wrote, and then on top of that, she probably knew she was finna die. She knew too much. They knew she knew too much.
Way too much.
Period. They knew she knew too goddamn much about this man. They talking about getting freak offs in front of goddamn with another man doing something to, the person that you supposed to be so called in love with, Cassie.
Oh yeah.
First of all, some men like that are in the industry. Literally. A lot of them. Most of them. Old. Yeah. They be old as fuck. Some of them be old men.
Very, very bisexual.
All the motherfuckers, they do rituals. I bet you on everything I love that P. Diddy be out there with them men, in seances, goddamn, doing rituals, butt ass naked. Yeah. What are we talking about? He does that.
sex magic.
That big owl that they be showing.
Yeah.
That they found that is closed off. It's no access.
Grove.
People cannot even go over there without the police pulling up and trying to figure out why are they even here.
It's the cremation of care. That's the name of the ritual.
No.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's involved with the devil.
Yeah, probably.
It's a way for you to manifest certain things and it go in your way.
Here's my thing though. Is it okay? We grew up in the South, so we've got God and the devil ingrained in us, okay?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about the devil is supposed to be the most clever creature next to God, correct? Like he's right. The only one that we see in Christianity as an opposite to God. So he has to be smart as fuck.
He's smart as fuck.
Okay.
But he's not smarter than God.
True. Okay. Bible says that Satan is the god of this world, okay?
He can play tricks on us.
Right.
But he can't play tricks on God.
True.
And that is our choice to figure out which one
that's true.
We want to go down.
That's true, but listen. Stay
right.
with me. Stay with
I'm
me.
sorry.
You're
and sometimes
fine.
we get confused.
It's so, yeah,
it all depends on how our strength, how much our faith is, how much our faith is to, like, it's like everything's always not glittery and gold.
You're right.
You think of somebody that is fine, got the chains on, got the nice pearls, the
right
pearls.
from wrong, good from bad energy. I get it.
It can be very
what I'm
deceiving.
saying is this, like...
Stuff can be very deceiving.
Yes, but what I'm saying is this, like, okay, with the Bible, right?
Right.
Don't you think if you were the devil, you would want the world's religion to be deceiving 90% of the world, or as much of the world as they could? Listen.
Yeah. If I was the devil, but I'm not.
Okay.
So I don't want everybody to see the truth.
Right, exactly.
But if I was thinking in the devil perspective, I would want to confuse. A lot of confusion.
Exactly.
That's what it brings.
Exactly.
The devil brings confusion.
Okay, so
chaos.
With that in mind, don't you think the world's lead religions would be in line with that mentality? And not... If Satan is the god of this world, it tells you that in the Bible.
That's exactly why you do your research and you learn.
For sure.
You learn.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
100%. 100%. I feel you.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, if I was the devil, I would make religion
the main
be the exact opposite, like, not morally, but in action, the most opposite, the most docile, the most calm a people could ever be. And that's what you see in the Abrahamic religions.
Right.
It's like a dumbing down of a people. Not really a dumbing down, but like you're taking away their imagination. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I don't see where it is. Okay, I see it now.
It's okay.
Yeah, when you do that, it makes it so people are like in this gray state of like, I have to pay bills. I have to.
Why? It's a matrix shit. They got it set up. The government got it set up to where a point where it's like we got to pay for everything. Why should we have to pay when we should automatically do this out of the kindness of our heart?
And this is the key
because
right
we want to take care of each other.
If I was the devil, I would want to make you believe that God is outside of yourself.
Exactly. And that's what he does. He does that to people.
Listen to what you just said, though. That's what Christianity and Abrahamic religions are. Judaism, Islam, fucking Catholicism, any main religion is you putting God outside of yourself.
Like meaning you need to think of yourself as godly.
You are God.
You are God. You are your own God. It's all about which steps that you take.
You're a lowercase g that fits into the uppercase.
Right.
You feel me?
You building yourself.
You are
you gaining knowledge.
God. You are not the God.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You are like a piece of God's sentience. You feel me? Like,
exactly. We're a piece of him because we're his children.
Right, we're made in his image.
We're his babies.
Exactly. When you take it like that, the Bible has a whole different meaning.
Right.
You know? And then you're thinking like, okay.
I feel like everything is combined into one. It's good and bad in everything.
For sure.
Literally. It wouldn't be, if you would call it perfect, you can't call it perfect. Because it has to have the bad, and it has to have the bad. Yeah. So that way you can learn lessons. It's all about the story.
Right.
You know, it's not about the destination, wherever you're trying to get to make your heaven.
Right.
It's all about the story on how God blessed you to get to where you're at. You know what I mean?
Right. That's real shit.
It's all about like how you even got there. Like dang, how did I even get here?
Right.
You feel me? The feeling of that, like the knowledge to even gasp back, to even like really realize like how did I even get here?
Right.
And I was just broke. I was just literally eating. I was in hell.
Right.
Like literally on earth.
Right.
As above, so below. Anything that you wish for, it has to go through God first. Because it can't be off of evil intent.
You're right.
First of all, it got to be pure-hearted.
But that's what God is. That's God. I'm saying God is your imagination. Imagination is your engine to manifestation. If you can't visualize it, then you can't achieve it. When people say, oh, I want to be famous, or I want to be a lawyer, but you haven't gone to law school.
Exactly. And it's not you, when you get famous, then what you gonna do when you get there?
Right. It's not even about that. It's that
it's the knowledge you take.
Have to learn how to get there. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna, put out a bunch of music and somebody's just gonna discover me. No, it's work that goes into that.
Exactly. It's you putting your heart, your passion, your something that you love, something that you are, you really, that's something that's soothing to you. You can't even help the fact that it's, soothing to you with something that you're passionate about. That's how much is, destined for you. It's in you.
Right.
You feel me? You can't help it. Mm-hmm. That's how bad it is. Like, I don't know, it's just people, I don't know, stuff. You gotta learn life.
That's it.
You have to learn life. And you have to learn that it's not always good people, that's around you, who can, really guide you. So when you do find that person, you keep them.
Right.
And I don't know what the fuck P. Diddy did, but he's a fraud. That's how I feel about it.
Big fraud.
He's a fraud. He's a fraud with relationships. He's a fraud because he's a shapeshifter. He shapeshifts into what he wants to go into his fate. If it's not going his way, he will flash the fuck out and find a way for it to go in his motherfucking way. And he felt like he was bigger than God.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. P. Diddy's a fallen angel.
Literally.
All right. This has been Scrolling for a Soup.